So there is something in the car that I would like to address that ever since I put on these wheels, I just really have ignored. And it's funny because when I'm on the freeway at low speeds, the car just bumps like this. So I'm riding and I'm doing this, right? And when I'm going at higher speeds, I just feel a bunch of vibrations going on. So I thought to myself, dude, this is definitely a wheel issue. Maybe we have a bent wheel or something like that. So I went on further inspection and I found this. Yep, seems to me like the floor of the tire, the tread, is wavy, definitely. So, in good old budget fashion, we found another one exactly the same. And so after dealing with the tire this morning, which all went well, now I don't have any vibrations. Awesome. Finally gonna get the headlights removed. So I'm not gonna bore you with this. I'm pretty sure you've seen it before. So we're gonna go ahead and do it in 1, 2, 3. So now that we have the headlights here, we're gonna put them in the oven. Right now it's preheating, but the temperature that I selected is 250 degrees, and I put it on bake right there. So we're gonna let this preheat, and then once it preheats, we'll come back and put the headlight inside. So the preheat is done. I have put the timer on for 13 minutes and the headlight is inside. Again, 250 degrees, so we'll just let this ring for us and we'll come back to it. So I'm not sure where I put my gloves, but we're gonna have to do it just like that either way. It's ready. Let me go get it. So now it's the next day. Today we're gonna go ahead and paint the outer trim in black because these are going to a 20th anniversary, and as you know, 20th anniversaries headlights have the black housing. So that's what we're gonna be doing to these. I do feel kind of bad because the chrome is actually nice. It's not fading or anything like that. And usually these are, you know, relatively hard to get if you do get your hands on these. So the fact that I'm painting them black kind of does hurt, honestly. I kind of feel like leaving them like this, but my car's a 20th, so I just want to make it as OEM plus as possible. So that's what we're going to be doing today, painting this trim, which comes off in black. Look at that. Now, before we do that, I did want to show you guys a quick tip. This headlight, as you can see, the surrounding, okay, this one came out really good. This is the second headlight that I did, and this one came out easy. This is the first one that I did. Okay, and not easy at all. I kind of broke this spot here and bent some parts, some plastic. So yeah, broke this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a quick tip just so that you don't go through that like I did and avoid this mistake. So the tip that I will give you is when the glass lens or plastic lens is on, all right, and again, just consider the fact that I did put this in the oven for 15 minutes. That's 15 at 250 degrees. Once I took it out, it was pretty warm, it was pretty hot. So from the lens, I would pinch in from here just a little bit, all right, just a little bit. I would pry, and then with my box cutter, extend it all the way, so this is like the most that you get, I would cut in like this, all right, all the way around. So again, I will cut in for here, and then pry on this area, and then do the same thing, and then pry on this area, and then do the same thing, and all the way around. And this one came out, I want to say like in 4 or 5 minutes. First try, no joke, it was super easy. And then I came back to this one. This one came out on the second try, doing the same thing. So my biggest mistake is that on the first try, I did not use a box cutter. I was just prying, hoping to have the silicone come off by itself, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, quick tip for you guys. I hope you guys, I hope yours comes out as easy as the second one did for me, and that you don't struggle like I did on the first one. So let's go ahead and get these trims painted black. And so we have one of them fully assembled, all complete, with the black housing and of course the new glass lens. Now this one has been sitting for maybe about 6 hours, so now the glue is, I want to say, cured. It's good to go. I will be needing this ratchet strap to do the other one. So All right, so this is the end result, the final result of what we are trying to accomplish today. And I'm going to show you guys how to get to this from this. All right. To start off, we're going to take this chrome part off from the housing itself. All right, and we're going to do it by undoing this one, and 2 screws here. This one here, and there should be another one. Let me see. This one. So this one and this one come off, and then get this one loose and this one loose. Alright, now that you're here, these you won't be using anymore, so we can snip them off. Alright, so this one is free. Alright, now that we have this one, alright. In this case, since we're going to be retrofitting the US or the regular wiring for the headlight, the harness, I've noticed that the signal has its own positive and negative, which is going to be these two. On the European, the negative piggybacks off this one and goes to the city light, but on the other harness, it has its own ground, so we have to take it off from here, like so. So it has its own, like this. So it's going to be like this. So the city light has its own positive and negative, and the blinker has its own positive and negative. These I'm just leaving behind because I don't know if maybe one day I'll want these to work so they can level the lights. Maybe that'll be a different project, but not for now. And this is pretty much all that we need. All of this gets tossed away. We're not going to be using this. Yeah, so I'm like, you know what, might as well just give it a refresh. For now, we're gonna do like stock lights, and if we feel like we need more lighting, we'll we already have an eye out, looking into possibly buying like a D2S conversion kit from Morimoto. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, for now we'll cut it here, we'll cut it here, and there you go. Wait, I need to take this one off. There you go. Okay. So here with this kit, we have enough heat shrink. So we'll just use this. Why not? All right. So we're going to put heat shrink. That way the cables, when they peel, they don't touch each other and then cause more electrical problems. Where's my lighter? Here we go. Here it is. There you go. Just like that. Now we're going to put another one just to make it longer. Maybe to there. All right, and now we have these two ends. We'll just get them ready. There you go. That's it. And we'll do the same process on this one.
¿Cómo se llama esa película?
Cold War?
Civil
War. So in this stage, before I do continue, this bulb is an H7. So the OEM US harness uses two H7. So one for the headlights, low beams, and one for the high beams. All right. So low beams, high beams. In this case, we're gonna be. I actually found two pairs of LEDs laying around that I had. I don't even know why, but I compared them, and as you can tell, this is the part that sits here, right there. All right, it sits like that. So this part sits like that, and as you can see, the height where the LEDs stand is very, very similar. Look at that. Here versus here, they're almost at the same exact point. This tells me that the lighting will work inside. Even though it's a H7, it's still gonna light up like this one because of the height similarity. So in order for me to put it in, I already tested this one, which is the one that should go in. This is a D2S. And once I put it here, like line it up there, I noticed that the LED faces the sides. So in this case, this side and this side, meaning it should go like this. All right. So this doesn't sit at all or anything like that. I'm just putting it on there. This is what it's gonna make pressure. And this one says top right here. So we're gonna go ahead and make it work. See, it moved. There you go. Put it back in its place. There you go. And now it's on there. It's not gonna move. Even if the car jumps, it's not gonna move at all. It's sturdy. So now we have our LED inside and our other LED right here. Guys, so after installing both of our H7, we did cover the wiring for the side marker and the wiring for the city light. We're done. This is pretty much ready to go back on. Look at that. You see that? Like butter. All right. And so after about maybe 10 minutes of scraping, I got all of this from the channel. All right, and so now the channel looks more clear. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It'll do the trick. It's more than enough. So yeah, ready to put the chrome back on this one.
Vamos a regresar al 2016.
All right, so at this stage, we're pretty much done with this. There's nothing left to do. Again, this and this is gonna go to the new harness that we're gonna install tomorrow when it arrives. So no need to do anything here. And here we go. This is how it sits. Now we need to bring the black housing over. And it's gonna sit like this. There you go. That's how it's gonna sit, and the new glass lens on top. So let me take this one off so we can put the bead of silicone all around the channel and get this puppy sealed up. Look what finally arrived, guys. Now we have the OEM US headlight wiring, and I'm noticing that these come with the city light, which is this one here. So this is the regular H7 main headlight, the city light, and then this is going to be the blinker, and the other one is going to be the high beam. So yeah, this is the regular one, and pretty much we're going to install these onto here. And this one we're going to chop off, and also this one here we're going to chop off, and we're going to add the ones that are on here. All right, so we're just going to take this one off. All right, and it should come off easy, just like that. I don't see why it wouldn't. Right? Which way does it fit? Let me see. This one is gonna go like this. So the fat side on the top, yeah, like this. Bam! Just like that, guys. It fit. It's gonna work. So I did order 2 sets of these bulbs. I don't know which one is the right one. All I know is that one of them ended with an X and the other didn't. So let's check these out. Okay, so these have like this lined up, and these ones, I think these ones are like sideways. Yeah, see, that's the difference. This one is like a V, and this one is straight. Okay. Which one goes here? Let me check the one with the V. Oh yeah. It looks really good. The one with the V. Alright, so now it's time to just fish them through. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Finally got it in. Let's see if you guys can see. This one here. Alright, so it's all wired up. Finally, it's time to begin with the final testing of the headlights to see how good of a job we did these past few days and how good of a research was done. Trust me, the decision of going back to stock wiring was not easy, as these headlights cost so much. But what I can say is that they work. They actually work. The main issue with these headlights is that with the extra wattage or volts, they tend to flicker. Ask any Mark IV guy who's done this before. Overall, I'm happy and satisfied with the work done. I think that the black housing looks better than I imagined it. And even though there are tons of pictures on the internet, they will always look better in person. So with that, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed and maybe learned from my mistakes. Please hit that like and subscribe. Right now, it doesn't really help me at all, but it motivates me, which is greatly important. So with that, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.